I can feel it calling, caught inside a wave. Save yourself, get out of here, 'cause I won't turn around away. Chasing through the color, there's something in the water now. All I ever wanted. Chasing through the color, there's something in the water now. I can taste it. All I wanted was trust. Once again, chasing through the color. Blood is in the water now. The adrenaline rush. Oh, chasing through the color. Blood is in the water now. I can taste it. I can feel you. I can taste it. I can feel you. All I wanted was trust. Once again, chasing through the color. Blood is in the water now. The adrenaline rush. Oh, chasing through the color. Blood is in the water now. I can't stop the change. Tell me, can you feel the fire? 'Cause if so, I'm sorry it's too late. Chasing through the color, there's something in the water now. All I ever wanted. Chasing through the color, there's something in the water now. I can taste it. All I wanted was trust. Chasing through the color. Blood is in the water now. The adrenaline rush. Oh, chasing through the color. Blood is in the water now. I can taste it. I can feel you. I can taste it. I can feel you. All I wanted was trust. Once again, chasing through the color. Blood is in the water now. The adrenaline rush. Oh, chasing through the color. Blood is in the water now.
Well, John, reports of missing persons have been pouring in from across the nation, leaving authorities scrambling for answers. The leading theory from specialists right now is that these were not abductions. Rather, these people ceased to exist on the spot. As you can see, CCTV footage captured in the county shows a man vanishing into thin air after a series of bizarre movements.
All Alrighty, hello, and welcome to today's stream. Good morning. Let's hop right into the action. I don't know about you guys, but I just kind of binged a little bit of the new champions coming to the game. One of which, of course, is the Fusion champion. Notably, the I don't know if they covered the new free legendary. But yeah, got some new champions that are kind of interesting. Probably not going to get any of them anytime soon, but nonetheless, it's always cool, in my opinion at least, to see some of the new folks. Yeah, let me know how you guys are thinking, feeling, or whatever about any of the new folks coming into the game. In the meantime, we'll kick things off. A little bit of daily grindy stuff. Curse City just reset. And if you're curious about how I did in the last rotation, that video went live about a half hour ago if you want to check that one out. But yeah, let's just do a little bit. The first few stages of Le Cursed City. And work our way through that. Hopefully, I don't know if there's an energy node in here. But yeah, the agenda for today, we're going to do, I guess, a live derivation of my Epics Only Ice Golem team that I'll be making a video on later tonight. Then we're going to do a little bit of Chimera testing. I need to see what's the best DPS for rotation 1. Now that we kind of have more understanding of the fight and how it works, I want to see if Wallmaster Atharion is better than Harima. Harima. I ran Harima last week because that's who I ran originally, but I want to see if he's better. Anything better for this? Not really. All the wow. How's it going, man? You like my rotations? Oh, cool. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's yep, just went live. I'm not gonna spoil it for you. Wanted to share a very fair live arena battle you had? Feel free. I'm certain that it is not against crypto. Happy Saturday to you. We'll be doing some live arena as well near the tail end of the stream here. I basically forfeited the whole like max out the progression thing for the season. I don't have the time to do live arena as much as is required, so it is what it is. Oh, I hate this version of it. Brimstone would be nice here, to be honest. Do we just bring in Lydia just cause? Sure, why not? Nice. Oh, I forgot she has Evil Eye. Ow. Does it look like good matchmaking? I didn't see anything. Maybe there's something finicky with the YouTube chat in terms of posting links. Legendary relic materials are too rare to not try for. Well, I was talking about the mythical ones. Way up there. I don't even know where the legendary materials are. I'd have to look. Yeah, I was referring to the mythical ones. I'll check after this fight where the legendary ones are. Maybe that's within reason. But there's only like three or four days left, so I don't know if that's actually feasible. But yeah, no, I can imagine that whatever fight you had would be pretty brutal. Post a link. Let me see if I can whoops. I don't know. There's probably some like restriction somewhere where I can't see the link, but I'll look into that. Unfortunately, sorry about that. No. Is anyone else's muscle memory getting messed up with this change? Like it's nice, and I think a lot of people care more than I do about like having like 3 buttons now, but like my muscle memory is just screwed up. I keep like clicking in the void spot. Hey, what's up, Bri? How's it going, man? $9.95, is that where it is? I don't know. 200, no, it's like 300 points. I mean, you know, I'm not gonna say I want. I mean, 3 days is a bit dicey, but I don't know. It depends how today goes. How about we keep it there? But I guess spoiler alert: I do intend, hopefully, fingers crossed, to get to gold 4 today. So we'll see how I fare against. I guess it doesn't really matter really. It's more about the season rank, but nonetheless, exciting threshold to go and get into gold 4. Change is welcome, but you click the wrong thing. Yeah, exactly. I was like, so many areas I've clicked the wrong button because it's like, it'll take a while. We'll all adjust, but in the beginning, it's just like, argh. Why you do this? 18-13. No, you're a good ways ahead of me. I think you're probably closer to it than I am. Goes good? Good to hear, man. No, it's well, actually, I can't complain because I just decided that it's been a while since I took a vacation for myself. So I'm taking all of next week off. I'm not going anywhere. We're just gonna be a complete homebody degenerate gamer. It's gonna be fantastic. I cannot wait. I mean, I guess it's already started, but this is like normal stuff for now. But oh, I'm been long overdue. Staycation, absolutely. Well, kind of like the problem, not really a problem, but like just the I guess the past like week and a half I've almost been doing like a video a day. And so I just really haven't had time to like relax and play other games. So I think it's that, plus I just looked at my vacation time balance and I was like, it's been a while, why not? So it's just like spend a week, play some Dota, play some Valorant, play some Raid, just relax. This is way overkill. What is this? You'll probably get away with like any other DPS? Ooh, let's use Alice. Yeah, there you go. Oh, you switched over to Twitch. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I do it. Yeah, Twitch is set up with like whitelists and everything. I'll have to investigate the YouTube version. Apologies on that one. Pro streamer. 39,000. Good God. That's crazy. Wait, is the 13 his rank? Does it show you that? We can verify this live, guys. We can verify this live. Where is it? Leaderboards. Yeah. He went. Oh no. No, he just has 13 in his name. Okay. But for anyone who, well, I guess you guys can't see the screenshot, but he was facing this guy, Magni, number 4 currently. That's crazy. That is, yeah. I haven't faced anyone like that high up, but I know I faced Big DD. This guy who's number 10. I don't know if there's anybody else who I happen to face. Thank God I didn't go against Chimera. But it's like every once in a while, it's like you win like a couple fights too many, and they're like, "Oh, you're ready for Kraken." I was like, "No, I'm not. I just beat people at my level." Oh gosh. Dejan Comp reminded me of how I used to. Oh, dude, DX Pizza, absolutely. That was fun times. I went hard for that shit for sure. Honestly, I haven't had pizza in a very long time. Maybe you know what? You're onto something, right? You're onto something. What's up, K-Biz? How's it going? How do I go about my content upload? So, yeah, I mean, you're giving me a lot more credit there than I deserve. It is not planned out that far. I essentially, like, I have some ideas that just like pop into my head of either stuff that people haven't covered or they haven't covered in a while, or stuff that I haven't covered. But mostly it's reacting to whatever happens, I would say. That's like the default. It's just like something happened in the game. Let's talk about it. Like the Epics Only Ice Golem tournament, which I like. No, most people aren't going to make a video on it, but like I love challenge tournaments, so I'll be doing that. Then like, you know, the Fusion goes live on Monday, so I'll talk about the Fusion with, you know, so a lot of it's follow the news, some of it's just like what I want to do. It's a mix of both. Late afternoon work on a Saturday? Who's got you working on a Saturday? That's mean. Ooh, we'll take these. They're 5-star, but you know, speed boots. Oh, that's a shame. If this was defense percentage, 6-star, speed crit with HP. Oh, close. A RuneScape reference? Yes, we're talking about RuneScape. I'm a long-term veteran of RS3. What's the plan for the stream today? Yeah, we're just gonna do the Cursed City and then we're gonna call it a day. So peace out. Thanks. I'm just kidding. No. I'm gonna derive the Epics Only Ice Golem teams. We'll do that live here. A little bit of Chimera testing to do, and then we're gonna dive into live arena. I'm thinking that like, so I always check my videos from like previous times, especially if it's a repeat tournament. In this case, it is. But I also kind of want to just from scratch see what I can come up with here. So stage 20. Looking forward to it. Well, you're about to see it. Slash, you could help design it if I ask, I guess. Spirit Affinity. So what comes to mind here is like the default champions. You got your Stag Knight, if I could find him. Where is he? Is the Vault on? Vault is not on. There we go. Stag Knight, decrease defense, decrease attack. Fenax, because DPS. Dark Elhane, because freeze. That's basically it. I think I can afford to be more aggressive with this version. Let's just bring in Vogoth just in case shit hits the fan. I'd love an increased attack champion for Fenax. Good run, Gorgo. What am I doing? We have the technology, guys. We have the technology. Increase attack. Oh, Lady Air should be so fun. Are you about to comp on the Iron and respect, dude? Iron Life, let's go. I'm an Iron meme as well, but I haven't played RS3 unfortunately in like the past year and a half. I don't know. Right? Maybe you could tell me how long it's been. It's been a while, but I've just been focusing on working on the YouTube channel and creating content. And I unfortunately only have time for one grindy game. The one grindy game I can afford to play right now is Raid. AoE Inc. No, Doom Priest doesn't make sense here. Maybe we should go Gore Grab. Alright, let's see. Oh, what am I doing? Doing this in the wrong menu. What was it? Gore Grab. Oh, Bolt. Slowly but surely, guys, I am starting to get a lot of +4 epics. I usually don't like cover those in like the shard pull videos because I do it after the fact. But I mean, every session I feel more and more like where I have a bunch of all the +4 epics. But I'm still missing a couple that are like my bread and butter epics that I just don't have. Anyways, Gorgorab. It was Staggy Boy. Got Fenaxter, Delhane, and Vogie. Alright. Epic. IG-20. I think we can kind of just leave him to his own devices. I know for you, I don't want him to use this ever. And then here, I just want him to spam the A1. You're on a break as well? Oh, okay. Didn't know that. Because of work. IRL stuff. I feel ya. Elaine, she could do whatever she wants. Fogey. Just don't provoke on this wave. Maybe we do. It might not matter, actually. The opener don't use, but it shouldn't matter. That's fine. I think Stagnite can stay as he is. Alright. Trial number 1. I don't know if we can one-shot the wave. Not quite. Between the two of them, though, we should be able to. Oh, maybe we don't even need to provoke on wave 1. Okay. Good night. Good night to you as well. And this is the dangerous part, but we do have bolster. Rip. Oh, okay, she didn't die. Oh, I should have him... Okay, if he's the fastest, I should have him open with his A3. Alright, we'll change that as well. Good night. Oh! So close! Damn. That would have been the best start ever. Just straight up double block revive. There we go, there's the freeze. Free AoE. Ah, no debuff. Damn. Makes you think you need to build Dark Alien? Not necessarily. I mean, like, I have her built mostly because of like what Dre said there. Like, way back in the day, Tormund was much of a bigger issue, and I still use her every once in a while to counter Tormunds and like Gurgos, but it's not as necessary nowadays as it was before. I think forever ago I used to use her Ice Golem for this purpose. Ow! What the hell? What are you doing? Did you just counterattack twice? What was that? Okay. Maybe did I do so much damage that I passed 2 thresholds in 1 hit? Am I that goated? Good night. Oh my god, Fenax. Okay, small tweaks. Opener don't use. This, don't need it here. Actually, we can just priority 1. Okay, that should work. I think like even if I get like the worst of possible RNG here, like with the bolster set, kind of protecting us for the first few turns, he's just not going to team wipe us. It's not really the end of the world. I wonder... Maybe I don't need increased attack on Gore Grab on wave 1. Because he is slower than Fenax is. Okay, I'll change that as well. I'm not going to rerun it, but I will change that. Don't kill it! No, let Fenax do it! Yes! Okay, sweet. Oh, perfect. Best start. Ideally, we place Leech off the Volgoth passive and Fenax can just heal himself, but unlucky so far. He's gonna die when this counterattack here. Oh, never mind. Oh god. We're too strong! We're too strong! Oh my goodness! I'll take it though, 90-second clear. If Fenax stayed alive. Wait, like if we got the leech off the first AoE, we would have been fine. 6-star speed and accuracy? That's a keeper, I'll take it. Alright, that should be good. Okay. So that's the easy team. Because we're just like super overpowered. Harder team, stage 25. We got to be a little bit more conservative. Notably, this is Force Affinity, so we want no spirit. So Stag Knight's out. I always like the combination of Urigrim and Venomage. Got the double poison action. I need a debuffer here. Could run Duck. If I wanted to be aggro, I could run Dithey. I don't think Sargala's really kitted for this particular fight. Hey, what's up, Crop? How's it going, man? I could run Ugo. I like Ugo actually, because they have counterattacks and self-buff stuff. Alright. So double poison, block buffs. See why for decreased attack? She's single target. I'm always eternally biased towards Dark Kale for decreased attack and the poison activation. Is it AoE? Am I blanking? Oh, maybe it is AoE. Oh, well, yeah, Rector, duh. Opener don't use. Opener don't use. We'll see if I want to keep that on. For now, we'll take that off. Opener don't use. Opener don't use. Don't use this. Don't use that. Don't use that. Okay. Opener, don't use. Opener, don't use. And for anyone wondering like why I have so many don't uses, it's just like if they're not really helpful to like if they're not really helping us beat the waves, there's just no point. Oops. I don't know if I'm gonna want to keep this on. I could do this. We'll see if that works. You're waiting for the number from the tester about the new fusion? What do you mean? What number? Rector can basically do whatever. Actually, no. Don't waste the heal on the waves. We shouldn't need it. But yeah, like this ability, I just turn off because it's like I'd rather have Venom Mage pop the poisons on the A1. Numbers equals damage. Oh yeah. I think Scratch. I think Scratch posted his. If you want to check that one out. But I expect like Scratch and Nubs should have theirs up by now. There was an embargo until 9:30 this morning, or well, local time, 30 or an hour ago. So the videos should be out by now. Only issue is this is probably going to be fairly slow through the waves. But it's IG-25. Like, this would be a lot easier if I had, you know, legendaries, obviously. Shocker. Leaving a like, appreciate it, appreciate it. I want to see here if I care about Rector Drath. Do I want her to use her heal on the waves? Because I think Ugo can basically keep us topped up. BRB, no spoilers. I'm just kidding. I have relatively low expectations about the new fusion. I'm still gonna do it, but he looks pretty underwhelming. No, I don't think he's a must. I you know, defer slightly until I see footage. But I think he's just not gonna do enough. This is a little too slow. You want the Rhino? Yeah, the Void Epic... Oh, actually, that reminds me. The Void Epic support champion looks pretty damn cool. You like Sapsio and getting fusions that are unique? I mean, my default setting is like I go for every fusion just because I can, and selfishly it helps me like prove that you can do every fusion, if that makes sense. So it's more for the novelty of it, of like no matter what, like I can do every fusion, but I don't encourage everyone to also do that. We might have a little too much support, not enough DPS. So I might drop Ugo and bring in a Kemptum, because he's like a secret champ or a secret beast for dealing with these waves a bit faster. Or we drop Dark Kale, but I don't think I want to do that. No, we can't. That's decrease attack. Or I could have Venomage just spam her poisons. Ah, okay. That's what I was afraid of. We stacked up the debuff bar before we placed decrease attack. Alright, we're in the danger zone. Youch! What the? That's actually like, that's some crazy bad RNG. That he put decreased defense on 2 champions who have high resistance on the squad. Round of the Hippo looks super good. Ow! Okay, yeah, we gotta change the order of the champions here. We grinding or we testing? Testing teams. We are testing teams. I'm not a fan of this one right now. It's too slow and too dangerous. You have Ugo? You don't know how to build her? I mean, I have in a very, very endgame build, but I mean, generic, just like debuffer style, fast and high accuracy. And then if you have the bandwidth to put her in a utility set, you can do that as well. Okay, weak it. The one thing I always forget when I go back, because I don't farm Ice Golem normal when I do normal tournaments, I forget how slow the dude is. Like, Ice Golem hard, he takes turns, you know? This guy, it's like, you go like a 4-to-1 speed ratio. It's just horrendous. When you put poisons on, he never takes any goddamn turns. Ugh. 5-minute run. Bad. Okay. Very, very bad. That's not what I wanted to click, but thank you. Sure, appreciate it. I think this is overkill. We don't need to go. Frenzy and Mordecai? I don't think that would do much in this case. Let me just free up Venomage to do her thing, whatever. And then I'm not going to get greedy with this. Just so that we have decrease attack at the start. However, that is a fair point. If I do have burns, then when we're attacking the minions, it can do a little bit more damage. 330. We could try Skrank. Honestly, I've yet to use Skrank anywhere, so let's see. And it kind of feels a little bit more of the DPS thing that I'm looking for. We still don't have any decreased defense, but I guess at this point we're just kind of using like utility damage. Yeah, it's just like, you know, when you do all these restrictions, like you forget just how like many like good champions you get that you don't think of, but that are legendaries. Like obviously not for this stage, but like imagine just whipping out, you know, Stock the Broken, you know, just poison, just popping them all like crazy. Like it would just like you just speed run this, or the waves by comparison. It's like nope, epics only. It's like fine, fine. Much better time-wise. We're looking for about a minute per wave. That's the goal. The good thing about Venomage as well is that she puts out the heal reduction, so that whenever you crit the Seekers, they don't actually heal, which is just like a waste of time. It's actually funny that like the Seekers doing the double turn really helps there. Doesn't matter if he dies. Murdered. Oh my goodness. Relentless for the win. Okay. Two minutes. Oh my god. Jeez, that crit was insane. 31k. That's actually bad. He's not supposed to die. Okay. Well. He should be revived here. I forgot, never mind. What am I worried about? Ice Golem super slow. We're good. Alright, Decrease attack is on. Burns are on. Poisons are on. I think we're in it. That didn't hurt. That sucks. So maybe I'll turn on Rector's heal for wave 2. Just to make sure people don't die. Oh, he's just murdered himself. Oh, he survived. That's actually impressive. 3 minutes. I don't know. We're closing, or it looks like 4 minutes here, based on the time. 4 minutes at best. That heal reduction is really annoying, actually. The other idea could be we can try Frenzy just because she can activate burns. Yeah, 4 minute clear. This is a flex spot, so like really anyone can go here, but it's the idea is that it's someone who can speed it up. But that's a huge difference already, because we went from 6 to 4. I don't think we need this on wave 1. Although, see, hers is 3 times at random. So it's a little bit weaker on the waves, but it's, I guess it'd be stronger on the boss. I don't know if she's gonna be able to out DPS. And then my third pick will be a Kemptum. Because he's just like a secret like beast when it comes to wave DPS, just because of how his passive works. Oh, I forgot to change Rector, it's fine. Definitely slower on wave 1. $113, but lost 20 seconds there.
This is the dubstep dad, and I'm telling you, watch the company you keep.
Idea being that we're trading a little bit of wave time for faster boss time. But we'll see if that's actually true. The provoke is pretty nice though. Protects Dark Kale a little bit. Funnily enough, I just talked about Frenzy in my latest upload. I did build her for the Cursity this rotation. I don't know, for like whatever reason, when I read her kit like forever ago, I could have sworn the provoke on the A3 wasn't a 100% chance, and it is, and I just completely misread it for some reason. So she's a lot better than I thought. Moral of the story. 2.5 minutes. Pretty darn slow. Not a fan. She's let me down so far. I think if there were multiple burners, then maybe. But I don't know who I would change. Aw, she doesn't have it. Rip. She is in a Merciless set, if anyone's curious. So that's why you're seeing the reflex type procs here and there. Still doesn't have it. Ah, she's getting murdered. There we go. Curse City reset? It did. It did indeed reset. Training, leveling up Aina? I've never seen anyone actually use Aina. I'll never forget like the OG Hell Hades joke where he's just say he pulled her from like a random shard pull session, and he was like, Aina no good. I was like, you know, that about sums it up. She's not good, but Vogoth is amazing. I do like Vogoth. Oof, 4 minutes. Aina is food, exactly, straight up. Oh, there's our retaliation. Dark Kale doing work there. All right, Frenzy, you lose. Sorry, Hyena, you're not it. It's like when he actually takes a turn, he takes so much damage, but he's just so freaking slow. Yeah, there's no decreased speed or anything. It's just way too damn slow of a. I mean, I get it because like the whole gimmick of Ice Golem is that he's supposed to counterattack you into oblivion, so you don't want him fast as well. Although they kind of threw that away when it came to hard mode. But I digress. All right, so Skrank is winning so far. Juliana and Romero. What is this blasphemy that you're trying to spit out here, sir? Isn't Juliana a single target HP burn? You like Aina? I mean, you're free to like her. But I do think she's objectively not good. Oh, you're troll. Okay. What do you mean? You never have to miss a stream, guys, because I can shamelessly plug myself and say that the VODs are stored forever on the YouTube channel. You'll never have to miss a stream again. But yeah, see, look at that. Look at Kemptum go, dude. Look at that passive. They're all half dead. Dead. Boom. He's so goated. Murdered. 49 seconds. Wave 1. He might get killed here, though. Although he's designed in a lifesteal set so that he can try to keep himself alive despite attracting aggro. You can see that there's passive healing him up there. So it's like they try to kill him, and then every time they take turns, he heals. And so they don't actually kill him. Although they might try to kill Dark Kale now that... Although, no, they're all dead. Never mind. Minute 30. 90 seconds through the waves. Kemptum for the win. However, Kemptum is a blessing and a curse. Because he will start to attack the boss with his passive, and he can trigger the retribution hits. But the idea being here that as long as Rector Drath, as long as we have Deeker's attack out and Rector Drath is alive and positive affinity, she can't be crit. So she shouldn't, air quotes, die. But the downside of Ice Golem is that you can always have the perfect storm. Yep, there it is. Oh! Ow. We're good. That hurt though. The idea being that as long as that doesn't happen back to back, you're basically fine. Jurgrim for Ugo. We have less poisons for the waves. And that's a little more dangerous because then we'd have decreased defense, which would mean that we deal even more damage from the Giant Slayer procs from Kemptum, meaning that you're more likely to trigger the boss's passive. It's a double-edged sword. Turn it off for the boss wave. Well, I mean, the Kemptum's also providing heals too, right? I mean, we could try it. I'm down. Although that gets rid of my aura lead. I'm trying to be lazy and not change their AI overrides. I don't want to move people around. Chemtims is pretty straightforward, right? Yeah. I don't need the accuracy. Honestly? Nah. Well... There's like a tiny... It's a really unlikely chance, right? Because it's a 75% chance triple hitter, which means there's like a 97% chance that he places the Hex on the boss. So if I do open or don't use, there is like 3% of the time he's not going to put the Hex out, which would kind of reduce the damage we take, honestly. So maybe it's worth the risk. Who are we trying? I'm blanking. Oh, Ugo. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Does this speed up the waves? Does it speed up the waves? I mean, they're already pretty darn quick. Oh, I got resisted. Unfortunate. And like I said, the only issue is that we're going to have less poisons out there, so his passive is going to do less work from poison damage, but it will do slightly more damage to physical damage. Oh yeah, the other thing about Epics Only is you get no Brimstone. Like, it's just not possible. Time to beat was 50 something, right? Okay. 5 seconds faster. Pause champ. A Kemptum is built in lifesteal. For what I was talking about earlier, so that whenever his passive procs, he just heals himself. And he draws the aggro because he's the squishiest. So like they target him here and then he heals every time they take turns. Otherwise he just gets absolutely murdered. That's like, I mean, I've had him in the build for like a year, but that's just something I figured out when I was testing him out in so many different areas. It's like he just gets murdered. And it's just so much easier to put him in lifesteal because no one else is in lifesteal on my account, basically. So he gets the cream of the crop. Oh, I forgot to turn it off for this part. Oh well. Alright, if we die, it's Darkness's fault. You all saw it here. Totally not me for not paying attention to the AI overrides. Oh, look at that. We actually got the 3% where we didn't place the Hex on the boss. Never mind, we're fine. There's also a, like, really, really lucky world where we just... Nope, never mind. Okay. I was gonna say, there could be a world where we get lucky and we just skip all the thresholds by activating the poisons, but we already reactivated it, so this is gonna take a while, unfortunately. Yeah, we need the Hex, because otherwise when we activate the poisons on the minions, it doesn't activate on the boss. Which steals damage, so this is kind of a throwaway test, unfortunately. Ugh! Okay. Failure. But yeah, for anyone who always just kind of sees the end product, like this is what I do for like an hour before every one of these types of videos, where I just like experiment with, oh god, okay, we're good. But I just experiment, try stuff out, see what works, see what doesn't work, and try to find the fastest team within reason that doesn't die, obviously. And Ice Golem is always so tricky, because like the faster you go, the more likely you are to murder yourself. You gotta be like aggressive, but not overly aggressive. Unless you're doing like stage 20 and below, then you could just be super aggro like I was. But stage 25, particularly with epics only, you can still wipe. All right, 2 tweaks. Don't use this. And in exchange, you can do priority 1 here. Alright, this will be the last one. I think at this point I have enough data to pick a team. But yeah, shout out to Dark Kale. I don't know if anyone is not a fan, but I've always been a fan since he came out. Just epic. Or like the debuff extension for me is like one of the most powerful things. Because, you know, you throw them with any poisoner and then all of a sudden their duration goes from 2 turns to 3 turns. Which helps with stuff like this where we took out Uragrim, but you barely even can tell that we lost the poisons. Oh, I need to change Venom Mage to opener don't use on our poisons because we're killing the wave a lot faster. Put a button to swap gear between people. I guess that doesn't exist. It's kind of there with presets. I guess you can't swap it, but you can, like, if you save 2 global presets, you can effectively swap it, right? But it's not the same thing. Yeah, I need to change Venom Mage opener don't use. So that she has the poison ready to go at the start, because we used Dark Kale's thing at the start and we didn't extend any poisons. Inefficiency. And then we also missed like all the extra turns of the Seekers as well. So this is going to be a bit slower than it should have been through the waves. Minutes. Not the worst. Oh, I need to change Rector to opener A1. There's no point healing at the start of wave. I guess it doesn't really matter. She's gonna waste it anyways. Maybe it's better to just get out of the way. On one hand, you could argue that it's like, hey, you know, you're putting up Veil, so you take less AoE damage, which is true. But you also haven't taken damage yet, so you don't need to heal. Oh, I don't know. I guess Ugo is just going to be like a heal bot. And a leech on the A1 and then the cleanse whenever she gets a cooldown reduction from the Merciless. Ooh! Ouch. But yeah, for anyone who doesn't like exactly understand, like the gimmick of this team is that since we're going to be attacking the minions most of the time, if and when we place poisons on the minions, due to Kemptom's passive, we're going to be activating poisons on the boss. So it's not as pointless, assuming there are actually poisons to activate, obviously. But it's not as pointless to attack the minions in this composition because any poisons that activate there will be activated on the boss as well. As you can see there. And then, of course, whenever the boss takes his turn in 5 years, he'll take a big chunk. Ow. Oh, no one died. I like how we're perfectly trading off between the minions. Right when the other one dies, we get the revival. Yeah, I turned off Ray too. I might try an aggro run later on with it on, and just to see if it's really, really dangerous. We started off a little bit inefficiently just because of where Venomage was with their abilities. You know, it's slow because of how, I didn't start off with the poisons because Venomage was out of sync. Like, I'm killing the wave so much faster now that I can go back to open or don't use on her poison ability because she wasted it, like, on the last enemy of wave 1, and that just kind of put us off the cycle. So partially it's the team comp, but partially it's just bad at AI. But I'll do that later. Holy mystery shards, okay. You know what would be crazy? To get like a full market of mysteries. I don't think I've ever seen that, but that would be nuts. Actually, poll for you guys. I know they like aggregated all of the like stores together, but I know for me personally, I don't come here to go to the other like things. I still go to their like default locations. I don't know. Do you guys use the market to like access all the different places? Or do you still go to their old spots? Because for me, it's just like muscle memory. It's like, oh, let me go to the clan shop. It's like, it's not like, oh, let me go to the clan shop and through the market. It's like, I just go to the... You just like, you're on autopilot, you know? Actually, I do need to do a bit of Minotaur, but we'll worry about that later. Alright, Chimera. If I remember correctly, I think this team did like 100 million on Brutal last time. And Harima did like 20 million damage or wrong. So let's see what Atharion can do with my cat's gaze here. Market needs to sell souls. I mean, we have the soul merchant for that. The thing is, even if they added, so like when people say stuff like that, we're like, well, they should add shards to the market. It's like, one, I don't think you want to pay the silver cost that they would attribute to it, but two, at most it would be like 1 void a month, or maybe 2 voids a month, and then like 1 sacred for like 10 million or something. I don't know. I feel like it'd be so costly that it's not going to be worth it. Or it's going to be so seldom that it's not going to matter. Obviously, like, you know, every extra shard is an extra shard. Right? I do believe that, but... I don't agree with the premise that they're just going to add it to be nice, and it's going to be like 1 sacred for 500 silver. It's like, well no, right? It's still Plarium after all. But yeah, essentially, this is like version 1 of this team. Version 2 will be like, I'll try this, like double enemy max HP. But my plan, you know, in a month or so when I get Marius, is to retry this with Marius and Harima. So that Harima does the new job of reducing the defense with their A2. and then Marius does the enemy max HP, and then Marius gives Harima increased defense so she can do more damage. And then compare the two, because right now it's just enemy max HP versus raw DPS. But yeah, did you guys see the new like fairy Void Legendary? She seems pretty cool on paper. Lots of turn meter gain and the potential to block revive with the Death Brand debuff. She's the second champion in the game with Death Brand. Obviously, a majority of us won't have her, but nonetheless, I don't know. It's always interesting to see new powerful champions. Potentially powerful champions, I should say. So far, so good. So my expectation is that Athoron's gonna win by a landslide because of Void Affinity ultimate form. Like, he's gonna weak hit a lot on every other form, but I mean, especially for Ram, doesn't matter. But the expectation is that he should outdo her just because he can just slam and wail into the ultimate form. Nice. We love self-execution. You're browsing the raid files to track the models of champions? Oh, you're like data mining? I mean, speculation. Who knows? Who knows what it could be? Who am I comparing Athoron to? Harima. Harima. Oh, nice. Wait, which trial did we do? Oh, we actually did the fear one. Oh, wow. I normally don't get the Veil trial done right out of the gate. Holy moly. Am I on the right difficulty? I hope so. Well, no, the original hidden faction was the Wood Elves, and that became the Sylvan Watchers. So that hidden faction did come out, as far as I'm aware. What is this in the chat? Someone got a Taurus? Oh, of course he did. That's crazy. Congrats to him. Oh yeah, are you guys pulling 2x voids? Anybody pulling today, yesterday, tomorrow? I'll be pulling tomorrow because I can. 700,000. Okay, I think we're ramped up on yeah, Newt's defense reduction. Well, yeah, we know you're not. Yeah, you have no shards. I still have like 260 voids or whatever, so I can toss 30 and call it a day. Although with my track record at the moment, I don't know. I don't know if people want me to get another Void Legendary here, just saying. I feel like I'm on thin ice when it comes to my shard luck as of the past like 3 months. What's kind of interesting though is that like at this point I'm kind of satisfied. Like you know, it sounds haughty or whatever, but like getting the Chimera means that I don't really want, or not want, but like I don't really need Yumiko as much because I have the reset champion, and then Fabian obviously coming out gives me the lockout champion. So Like, it's separate, obviously, but I don't need her as much or want her as much. So, like, and she was, like, number 1 after Sify, who I have. So it's like, I'm kind of good at, like, I don't really need any Void Legendaries. I'll take anything, obviously. But it's a weird thing to say, where it's just like, I'm kind of content. I think number 1 on my Void Legendary list now is, like, Grisor Iron Gut, because he would make my Nightmare Hydra team full auto. I mean, because imagine the time savings. If I could auto battle hard and then Nightmare and potentially Brutal down the road. Just full triple auto battle Hydra. That'd be such a big time savings. That being said, I do also kind of expect that they're eventually gonna, well, we know that they're actually gonna rework Hydra again. So it might become more exciting and maybe people will go back to manualing it. Maybe at the high end. Got 40th Voids, not sure if you're gonna pull them or not. Yeah, that's kind of on the edge. But at the same time though, like if you're not excited about the fusion, then you might as well, because 2x Voids is gonna be gone for the next month and a half. First Void Lego was Supreme Aethel. Oof. Oof. F in the chat. "13 shards ago." Yeah, I mean, you know, I like my mindset when I go into 2x Void. It's not like I hope I get a Void Legendary. It's like whatever happens happens. So I wouldn't even be thinking about that necessarily, about getting something or how close or far away. It's just like pull 30 shards, see what happens. But that's my mindset. Because there's this thing where like people, I feel like people are overly pessimistic when it comes to Voids, where everyone expects that like they can pull all their shards during 2x's and they're still gonna hit Mercy, which is possible, but it's only like a 30% chance, I think, mathematically. Most of the time you're gonna hit something before 200, but you just pull them, you pull so few of them so seldom that it feels like it's gonna take forever. So it's a double-edged sword, and I get that. But that's why at this point where like I find that I almost want to pull my Voids more so when it's not a 2x. Like I still pull during 2x because it's so minimal compared to my stack. But like building up Mercy would be nice because then you get to target ones, specific ones. Because the odds of them having the one champion that you seek during a 2x 10x combo is just so unlikely. Actually, let me check. How many Void Legendaries are in the pool right now? I have the math. I have the numbers. There are 70. Yeah. 70 Void Legendaries in the pool right now. So if you're going for a 10x, like Chalco or whoever's live right now, it would be a 12, no, let's round up, 13% chance that if you get a legendary, he would be the one. And 13% is that 1 in 8 ish. Yeah, it's about 1 in 8. First strong Void you got was Skytouch Shaman? I'm sure that you have more than Skytouch Shaman that are strong Void Epics. I don't believe that. There are too many strong Void Epics that you gotta have more than Demyth and Skytouch, unless you're like 2 months in. Oh, I guess I didn't show it, but I'm still working on the Maris, the same Maris mission from last week. Ooh, bad RNG. Which is... Which one is it? Collects the essence from, Don't murder! Ah, damn. Rip Newt. The essence from Iron Twins. I think I'm at 16 out of 40. So we got a while to go. Hey, yo, Neko. Or Necmo, don't freaking murder yourself, dude. What are you doing? Oh! He's gonna die to her A1. Oh, man, we got lucky there. Bummer. Bad RNG on the Viper phase, as usual. This Necmo is still in Hydra build. He is in, Provoke. Nothing useful. What's up, Mr. Danker? What do I think about Empress? I don't know yet, to be honest with you. I need more footage. So, like, and when I say I need more footage, I mean I need more, like, seeing him actually do stuff outside of a test server, you know? I'm not convinced, this is me personally speaking, this is not confirmed, but I'm not convinced that they intended for him to have 100% chance, regardless of the 50-50, to remove Stone Skin. I think that's a bug, and I think it will be fixed at some point. But I could be wrong. And if I am wrong, then he is S tier. And I would use him everywhere because I hate Stone Skin. So I would say that's mostly what I'm waiting for. I need to know / want to know if that is real. I feel like Soul Reap is kind of cheating, no? Just like every 4 turns, you just get 200,000 damage for free. But only when the boss is low. I think we just blocked some stuns there. Wait! Soul Reap counts as you attacking? I thought it counted as the Reaper. I didn't know you take the damage. That's funny. Okay. Oh. I don't think we can do this one. We got bad luck, so we should be able to do this trial and this trial. Weren't there Big Smacks turned off during RAM mode? There's no point. The only way that you can complete the trial, this one, is by doing damage. Like, you just sacrifice, like, so, okay, let me put it this way. They're gonna die anyways because Giant Slayer is on Newt and War Master's on Atharion. So even if they A1, they're still gonna kill themselves. Like, it's inevitable. So if they're gonna kill themselves, I might as well get credit for the enemy max HP hit. That's my logic. Now, in fairness, originally when the mode came out, the damage you dealt when you murdered yourself didn't count. And so back then there was no point because it didn't matter. And you wanted to keep them alive as long as possible. But after they fixed that, just sacrifice it. Yeah, they only get one hit, but one hit's more than their A1's gonna do with the War Master proc or whatever. You're gonna try out Carnage for Chimera. That'll be interesting. On Form 1 or Form 2? I guess Form 2. I don't think I've seen him being used, but I'm curious. Form 2 primarily. I mean, I guess he counterattacks like a crazy person. I've been trying to use Carnage in the arena more, but he's too slow. I don't have the gear to really pull off the build I want to see. So the good news is, I already know that Atharion won the battle. So this is the team. Because we have like 20 turns to go, and like I said, the Harima version did like just over 100 mil, and we're at 91. And we have like, what, 20 more enemy max HP hits to go, like, between the two of them. So there's no way, even with weak hits here and there, like, it's not gonna matter. So this is the team. Noted. 3 Zeal sets. You have Zeal? Oh, that's cool. That's the one thing I find annoying about, like, I love the Impulse set, but I have no gear pieces because I don't do enough live arena to get enough chests to have a good enough amount of rolls to get good pieces. That was really long-winded, but you get the point. So it's like, I always hear like, oh, Scratch is like, oh, I built my Necmothar in Relentless and Impulse, and it's like, I freaking wish. But he also has like 15,000 live arena ratings, so it's like, oh, well, yeah. That's why. It's probably gotten 10 times as many chests as I have. Point being, that extends to Zeal as well, so I guess I could probably fit a 2P Zeal set on somebody, but it's gonna be like 5-star, nothing crazy. I'm also holding pieces for the Marius missions, so I do have like a bunch of just like garbage just for the sake of having a 6-piece set. So I have more pieces than are actually good and usable. You do be sweating? Indeed. Indeed, indeed. $100 million confirmed. Wallmaster Atharion wins, even though weak affinity on the all forms. Plus, this is also with the bad RNG of Newt dying on Viper. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it just because the gear requirements would be too steep. But if I can get Atharion into 4-piece Merciless while maintaining the high res, high accuracy, high crit rate, high crit damage, that would be absolutely bonkers. But I don't think I can actually pull that off. I don't have the gear for anything like that. That'd be crazy though. I was also contemplating the idea earlier today of like, I can't do it yet, but trying to build my my Mezamel in 6-piece Merciless, but trying to maintain the 2 pieces of Divine Speed that she has. Just like more ignore defense and then reduce the cooldown of the A2 potentially, so I can just back-to-back block revive or something. I think that's like stretch goal territory. It's not like, oh yeah, let me just do that right now. It's just like something to aim for in the future if the gear comes out. Royal Guards and 4-piece Merciless. That's not bad. I think mine's in Savage still. Ooh, bad RNG. Okay. On Brutal, I don't really care, but on Nightmare, I will actually go in and manual this part so that Atharion doesn't place the block debuffs before Viper form. And that Liddy doesn't waste it into block debuffs as she just did. Don't kill Newt! Fuck. I hate the block revive so much. That's just insult to injury for no reason, in my opinion. And we got block actives. I don't know if there's enough time to do the trial though. We have to not weak hit. Okay. We didn't get this one though, because he didn't have block debuffs before he did that. Unfortunate. So I think we're, what, 130 maybe? 130 million is where we're on track for. Not bad. I think Atharion gets one more hit in here. Okay, well. One weak hit, we'll take it. We end the phase with just about 120. Actually, 130 might... 130? 130 might be a bit sporty. So maybe 125 mil. It's still a dub compared to Harima. And I don't have to retry it, because... Yes, the answer is confirmed. Shout out to Wallmaster Atharion, man. Tried to do Ram Trials, we got so many weak hits, you quit trying. I mean, I feel like weak hits would be good in Ram form, no? Oh, you're saying you got so many weak hits that you couldn't actually do the trials. Fair. I gotcha. If you guys want some like background info, for some reason, and I don't really know why, but one of my videos that like every day it gets like 20 views no matter what, with like on average, it's my showcase of Wallmaster Atharion, and I don't really know why. Like I for the life of me, I wish I did, so I can make more videos like that. But I'm guessing that like he's a powerful champion that most people don't have, but the few that do don't have, like, there's no other guides on him, because all the other like big hitter CCs, when he came out, they're like, yeah, he's okay, but you know, enemy max HP is dead in Hydra, ally attack all the way. And so the people that do have him are like, well, no one made any content on this guy. Oh, dude, he beat Newt. That's insane. Wow. With the weak hits on all of the alternate forms, he still outdamaged Newt with a double hitter versus a triple hitter. I guess that's him dying during Newt dying during both the Viper forms is what did that delta. Because on Viper form, if Newt stays alive, then he should get off 2 bashes at least, which is what, 600k a pop. So it's 1.8 to 3.6 mil. No, he'd still lose. Okay, a Thorion wins. That's crazy. We'll take it. Keep. All right. Cool. I guess we can, I don't know what else to do, to be honest. Because Live Arena's not open. Oh! What is happening? I forgot. For the first time in like 6-7 months, I actually went for the Prism Jewels from the Champion Training thing. So yeah, let's claim our 4-star Epic Soul for Hotatsu. I'm secretly hoping I get Vogoth, but I don't have high hopes. So let's do it live here. What are we gonna get? It's an epic. Oh, 5-star dude. Okay. That's actually good. I'll take that. That's like, yeah, 3 to 5. I mean, that's not like the highest upgrade, but upgrade's an upgrade. Imagine if that was the 5-star Vogoth. Oh, that would have been so good. I'll take it though. That was worth it. I was on the fence because, like, you know, in the time between fusions, like, I try to crank out as much actually, that's what I can do. I need to run Minotaur. Like, I try to crank out as much Minotaur as possible, but when they're offering this, I was like, I definitely want the Void Shard, I want the Essence, and the Ancient Shard's just along the way. And it's just a matter of, do I want to grind out the jewels? And I was like, nah, I'm already at like 9,000, I can do another 1,000. Sacrifice some Minotaur time. So we have 20 minutes to kill. Let me first fix this, if I remember what I was supposed to fix. What was it? Oh, Venom Mage. It's opener. Don't use. Don't use. Okay. Actually, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's do the aggro run. Feeling risky. I did finally finish masteries for Mezamel, so she's finally like done. Level 60, full masteries and all that stuff. Even though I've been using her even before since I got Helm Smasher. Like, I don't want to say she's like a default pick. I mean, we'll see what happens in Live Arena. But just because so many people like auto insta-pick Marius and he's always in Stone Skin, if they let me get Mezamel, it's just so satisfying to just like come out of nowhere and just take him out and he's gone forever. And it's just a matter of who's the other nuker on their team. Sometimes the other nuker is enough. But sometimes like it's automatically GG after I kill the Marius. I wasn't paying attention to the time. I think we were like, what, 50 sub? It was definitely sub-minute for the first wave. I want to say 55, 54. But yeah, see, this is how it should be. So like, what happened the last time is that, like I said, Venomage didn't have the poisons out, and so we didn't get the benefit of the Seekers doing the double turn and just like absolutely decimating the entire team with all the poisons. Because like that's just, it's imperative to maintain the poisons when you're running the Chemtem strat. Like if this dude even gets a turn, he just dies. Nope. Okay. All right, now let's see here. X is out, we're good to go. Extend the debuffs and then commence. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you made an instrumental version of this. Essentially what we're trying to see here, I mean, like, the problem with, like, trying to optimize Ice Golem is that there's so much RNG that it's, like, you're always going to have, like, a 30 seconds of variance just between the RNG of the runs. So it's like, some runs, you know, you won't get the minions to respawn at all. Others, you'll get them to respawn, like, every single time, like, you touch the boss. So it's just kind of a crapshoot. Uh-oh, danger zone. Okay, not too bad. Although I have a feeling that would have been a lot dicier if we didn't have Decreased Attack on. But that's unlikely. I guess technically there's a 3% chance that could happen. So we're at 3.5 minutes. Easy. What are we doing, guys? Chill. Alright, it's fine now. It's still around 4 minutes. I mean, you know, I think you just kind of run into the limits for epics only. Like, obviously, like, if you're using a seer, you could blow up the waves a bit faster. But this seems serviceable for now, but I'll have to test it a few more times to see if it's a little too dangerous. Yeah, live arena will do that later. 15 minutes to go till it opens. If anyone is curious how I deal with energy refills, essentially I like all the ones from like the every other day rewards pack. I literally just save them unless I absolutely need them, which it's been a while since that's been the case. But my rule is that once they get down to 5 days remaining, then I use them on whatever that day is. So like I have like 3 here, for example, that are 5 days. So today I could use it on Ice Golem, but I'm not going to because we're like in between fusions, so I'd rather do a bit of Minotaur. And we're leveling up Chimera, or getting scrolls, I should say, for Chimera and Fabian at the moment. So we can run this. I'm very appreciative of the Chimera, I'm not gonna lie. Like obviously hitting a 10x is kind of crazy, just the odds are so low. But it's very like small and minute, but he is gonna make a difference in my account. I'll have to wait until CVC. As you can see, he's not ascended yet. I'm waiting for CVC on Tuesday. He's also not yet booked. But I think based on the gear that I scoped out, he'll be in 4-piece pinpoint because I have a 3 set of accessories that are all like good. I think it's like an HP amulet with accuracy, double. an accuracy banner that has a single speed of roll, a single roll of speed, but that's like good enough for pinpoint. And then the ring is just whatever the ring works. So all I needed was one like top or one accessory or one artifact that was pinpoint, and I finagled that in to the gear. My original intention was just to have him be like purely PvE, just use him as like a reset champion. But because like the pinpoint just kind of worked out, like I kind of changed my tune, and so I want him to have like maybe 500 accuracy ish, and then just index as far as or as high as possible into speed. I don't know what all that's going to end up with, because like I still have to glyph and other things, but ideally he'd be like borderline 300 speed, somewhere in that ballpark. But he's not going to be like my fastest like debuffer type champion. I have other ones that can do that a little bit better. I guess now is as good a time as any to do my my finger PT. For anyone who doesn't know, like I guess it was back in October now. It's been many months, but I did rupture a pulley in my finger, which is a very specific climbing related injury because I boulder indoors, and been rehabbing it ever since. How's it going, Burden? But essentially, I have this little like foam thing, and one of my exercises is just like to get to this position and then just like practice getting there. Bam, welcome in, man. We are killing time waiting for Live Arena to open before we hit the ground running. Just doing a little bit of mastery farming for the two latest champions on my account, Fabian and Prince Chimera. Actually, that reminds me, I need to add Chimera to my list. I don't think he's on here. Or did I already do this? Oh, I did. Never mind. On top of it. Past Cads is a beast. I never have doubted myself. Think you'll book Fabian for PR? I booked him last CVC because I wanted to get him going as soon as possible. But that's because like one of my main focuses for arena champions is like their utility in 3v3. Because every week, you know, more people are trying to push for Ramontu, and I'm in gold too, so I'm a little bit outside of that, like the people trying to bounce in and out for the mission. But every week, most weeks 3v3 gets harder just because people get more good champions. And so if I get a good champion that I know is going to help me in that regime, I want them built as soon as possible. Is Chimera ready for arena? He's predominantly going to be in a PvE build, but because he's also going to be in pinpoint, he can flex into the arena. So he will be, but not yet. I think he's on tier 3 in terms of mastery, so it's going to be a while before I get him all the way out to Eagle Eye. But you raise a good point, Cookies, that like some people waited to book their Fabians until now, so there should be another like onslaught of Fabians in arena next week or next weekend. That's why, like, you know, having good champions be fusions for PvP, it's like it's a blessing and a curse, or like the champion chase champions. Like, it's cool because you get them, but it's bad because everyone else gets them. So it's like, okay, well, strap in for the Fabian meta. That being said, he's nowhere near as bad as Armand, so like I'm totally fine with the Fabian meta. There's so many ways to counter him, which is the thing that Armand's is still lacking. 2 fragments away from Empress. Nice, getting there. Honestly, if anyone didn't know, like, one of the hardest counters to Fabian is UDK. Like the old bastard. Like your A2 is useless if you don't reduce the duration of the stone skin, which for me never happens. Obviously, that's how RNG works. But yeah, you're just like you A3, you lock everyone out, and even including UDK, you don't strip the stone skin, and then you can't A2 anybody because he steals it and he's under stone skin. I mean, I guess you could like place. You can place the True Fear, but you can't. I wish you could. Oh, if they would change that, you could petrify through stone skin, or like petrification remove stone skin. Oh, that would be a major change. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how useful that would be because there's so few petrification champions in the game. But maybe that they'd add another one. But if you could petrify stone skin and they would remove it like every other buff aside from block debuffs, I think that would be a really good. That'd be really good for the meta, personally. But I'm obviously biased because I'm anti stone skin, so grain of salt. Lady Mikage is your problem? In what way? Like you can't get her, or going against her is a pain? In arena? Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of ways to handle her. My default way is just using Ancora, because she just steals the stun on behalf of the nuker and you're fine. But like protection set with the block debuffs, cleansing type champion, Pythion, Elva, Siphi, what's her name, Freya. But that would involve you having to go first in order to place the protected buff, so it's a little risky. It's a gamble. But I've lost to her many times, especially when people like they'll queue up the Armands and Mikage. That way it's like stun or stun, pick your poison. Five minutes to go. I think I'm just gonna do, I want to do 10 fights, but I should probably do 15. Just to see if we can make some progress, push towards, whatchamacallit? Push towards the, relic materials. I'll have to see. Because like I said earlier, like I'm off all of next week. Or I'm taking off all of next week to just be a complete degenerate gamer. So maybe I might stream on Monday and just do like a last day live arena blitz and see if we can get somewhere. Oscar roll versus stuns. Honestly, though, I think we need more champions. We need more champions who can do that, or who counter stuns hard, or immune to it, or just remove it at the start of their turn or something. You're back. Welcome back. Doom Priest and mod. Yeah, Doom Priest just doesn't have enough utility. Juhanarox has the same problem. Like, she's great. She's more of a PvE champion. She's not really good for PvP. Maud has potential, I guess, because she's a reviver as well. But I never see her. I've seen her like 3 times maybe in arena. Not live arena obviously, but like tag team. I've seen Maud 3 times. I'm nowhere near her. My play style is not who they designed that champion for. Which is kind of tragic, but is what it is. And this is one of those things where it's like, I can appreciate content that's designed for other people. And I think that's a little bit lacking in the player base sometimes. Because Maud is designed for people who actively skip fusions or just don't want to complete every single fusion. Which is fine. But as a person who does every single fusion, appreciate the follow, just 28. But as a person who does every fusion, I never get any excess fragments, so I am never going to get her, practically speaking. I think I have like 20 fragments tops. It's a very, very low number. But yeah, no, you're right though. Any of those passive champions can work. I actually lost a... Who was it? Oh, it was a live arena fight. And I had like... My Rotos was the last person alive. Like I'd killed everyone else and they had no reviver. But I literally lost the fight because it was a Shuzen and a Lady Mikage. And I just never got a turn. Like, without CC. So it was like, it was sleep, sleep, stun, sleep, sleep, stun. Like, all the while, like, Shuzen's boosting turn meter, decrease speed, block active skills, instant turn to Mikage, sleep, stun, stun, sleep, sleep, stun. I was like, what the fuck is this? It's just like, dude, let me move, bro. It was tragic because like otherwise I would have won the fight. I just like I couldn't do anything. Just perpetually locked out. And it was sad because like all I had to do was like I needed Helm Smasher to proc when I used my A2 on the Shuzen to kill her, but it left her with a sliver of health, and then I just never got a turn after that. Like it was a winnable fight. Like Mikage would sleep and stun, but eventually I would probably maybe get a turn. But even that's a bit dicey. Like a solo champion against a Mikage, her turn meter reduction is too like insane. Like when you have a full team, it's not as noticeable, but when you're the last person, she literally reduces turn meter on like every single ability. It's disgusting. On form team, I should say. One Mikage versus Taurus took some. Yeah, exactly. It's just like it's just. I mean, you know, again. She's a powerful champion who's free, so great. And then when you have to go against her, you're like, crap. This sucks. Blessing and a curse. That's why I always think it's funny when people, they want like, give everyone the broken champion, and it's like, okay. You say that until everyone has the broken champion, and you're like, good God, this is terrible. Why did I want this? I wanted this for me, but not for everyone else. I was like, that's not how that works. There's no way you can offer a free champion that only you get. Pick your poison. Like, imagine the game if everyone had Taurus. It would be so much worse. Like, I know there's some people who'd be like, I'll take it. It's like, I get it. You'll take it for yourself. But if everyone you go against has a Taurus, you're not going to have fun. Up to a point. Well, that's just me, though. That's my opinion. I'd rather game. Exact. That's my point. I would also rather a game where Taurus didn't exist, if I'm being completely honest. Let's not even start with Maris. My point. Again, like I'm not trying to throw shade on anyone who, because people are allowed to have their own opinions, but I just find it from like a zoomed out perspective. It's just really funny when people say, I want a higher chance to get X and Y champion. It's like, cool, but if you have a higher chance and everyone has a higher chance, and then when everyone has the champion, you complain because it's miserable to go against the same champion who's super powerful. You know, it's just, there's no way that you can have the champion just for yourself so you can have fun with it and then no one else can do it as well. It just doesn't work that way. I still contend that we need a Marius counter. We need like a hard Marius counter. It's either someone who's immune to enfeeble, or we need like another Mortu Macabre type champion. Like the more you hit him, the more he gets dangerous, and he's immune to enfeeble. Like that's my like spitball like dartboard idea. But like that's what I'd like to see. Like so like there's like a risk to using a Marius versus just like a, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? You know, that's kind of where it is. I personally would love to see Mortu come back as a Marius hard counter. It's like, oh yes, hit me 3 times, thank you. Block revive. Preach, brother. But I'm fairly certain, I haven't really seen people do it, but if I had to guess, I think if you ran a Mortu Macabre, assuming he's in Stone Skin, more likely, or more often than not, it's going to get stripped off and he's going to die. Or just not unlock Peril. Where am I with the Marius missions? I am still working on the Essence from Iron Twins. Collect 40. 16 out of 40 to be precise. Last run, woo! Speaking of Marius, we're gonna see him a lot today, that's for sure. All right, I've decided we're gonna do 15 fights and just see what happens. Geo is the counter to Marius. You're gonna have to break that one down for me. Sniper doesn't do anything, right? True Fear, 100%. Lockout, yeah, it's pointless. Alright. Priority is to get to Eagle Eye for the accuracy. If anyone's curious, Fabian build, Supersonic and Pinpoint. We'll see if he actually does anything today. Sometimes he doesn't really get to fight. But 300-ish speed, 600 accuracy. And then Chimera is in... he's going to be in Pinpoint. Like, he has the... I have this ready to go, and then I have this banner. So he's in 4-piece Pinpoint, and then double Perception with a broken piece. I wanted accuracy. Did I want Resurgent? Actually, I want Lower Steel first. Get them stats. But I believe I was going for Arcane Celerity. Although, does that matter? The problem I have with Chimera is that you can sleep, but if you're too fast, then you wake him up with your A1, unless you're going to reset in PvP. So I don't know if it really matters to have this, because like I guess it technically counts as removing the sleep if you A1, so maybe it's still worth it. Anyways, that's a problem for future me. I'm not going to worry about that now. Oh, I guess I could do... Yeah. Not gonna do it today. Need to win 40 live arena fights? Hey, you got that easy, man. You're crushing it. You're against your enemies. Maybe not in a day, but probably 2 or 3 days and you'll knock that out. Oh, 26, my bad. I remember the 6, I forgot the 2 instead of the 1. But yeah, 26 out of 40. We're getting there. I think, what's my next bottleneck here? I'm saving this up. I forgot that this was the next mission, but I think I'm at like 4,000. Yeah. So within reason, I think that these are gonna kind of happen at the same time, unless I just get like absolutely goated luck on Sunday and I get, you know, 20 essence. But as long as I get a decent amount of coins per day through the weekend, I should be able to do this at the same time. But this is done. I can do this. This is like a week, a few days. I guess it depends. This is done. This is can be done. That can be done. That's easy. This is done. This is done. This is energy. This is ready to go. This is ready to go. So yeah, I guess yeah, 80 essence. That's the next bottleneck. But once we get through this bit, we have a good way to go. And then you're saying live arenas after that one, I guess? Yeah, right there. Okay. What's your rating, Crop? Where are you at in the season? We're at 7-11. Getting Slurpees. Okay. Ooh, what mood am I in today? Are we Armandsing or are we Siffy picking? Let's start with the Armands. 765. Okay, you got me beat. We'll see how we feel later on with the starter pick, but for now we're gonna go default Armands. Kind of feel it out based on enemies. What I've noticed is that a lot of people have been going the speed Fabian. Very, very fast. A little bit of accuracy. Yeah, there's the Fabian there. That's not a problem. I might leave him in, actually. He's still Arbiter, so that means we get Siffy. Could whip out the Galith here. He has to pick a DPS, so I can counter it with my DPS. Or try to. He has the 5-star. Actually, that was a dead giveaway, because he has the 6th anniversary avatar. Which I did not go for. Oh, there's our Lady Mikage. Okay. Virgo. Let me think. So there's a couple ways I can do this. I could run... I could run Dark Elhain as a meme with somebody else, and then we can just kind of take advantage of that. He still probably has to run... He still has to ban Armands. I don't think he has a choice there. So I'm not worried about that. I can pick a Rotos here, because he's not going to pick UDK. Or I could leave Gurgo in, or I could ban the... no, he's not that bad. We're gonna meme. We're gonna run Dark Elhain. Freeze me, bro. I'm free to ban Fabian at this point. I don't know who this is, though. This could be really bad. He could also switch it up and ban the Rotos because he knows he's going to go first with the lockout. That's another way to go. He's going to go first regardless, so there's no point banning Arbiter. I'm leaning towards... What the... Alice? He really wants to lock me out. Okay. There's one hole in his strategy, and that is this. Because no matter what, a Gurgo, you have to split the difference because you need damage and accuracy. Obviously, Lady Mikage can give you increased accuracy, but that means he's not going to hit that hard. And as long as he's not in Stone Skin, then Dark Arcane can just kill him before he even does the second part of his move. Unless, oh damn. Unless we get stunned by Mikage, which is also a possibility. But she's probably going to go for the increased accuracy. That's my guess. We'll see. Nope, she went for the stun. Perfect. Irrelevant. Freeze me. What the? Brother? What? Wait, what? He didn't freeze anybody. Is this a DPS Gurgo? What? I think he hit reaction on Dark Elhain. Petrify, who's he going for? We have 2 magic affinity. He can't put it on these 2, so he has to risk it for... No, Rhodas is pointless. I think he has to Petrify Dark Elhain. Or A1, I guess. He's already lost. GG, sir. Yep. Hey, starting off with a dub, 1-0. I need to remind myself of... Yeah, she does have reaction. He must have hit reaction. That's the only way that I was like, how did she not die? All right, we take those. Oh, I mentioned it earlier, but today is the day that we should be crossing into Gold 4 officially, even though Season trumps base rating, but nonetheless. Honestly, it's thanks to the change they made where the win-loss split's 9-3. Other points 5,100. Oh, yeah. Well, I think the 5,100 part doesn't really matter as much as your season. But nonetheless, it's still notable. Because I find myself like, I've faced anyone from like 3,000 up to like 10,000 in terms of real rating, because it's just the season. Okay. He is thinking very long and hard. Apparently picking Armand's just fried his brain. Okay. Free win. 2-0. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. I've lived long enough to not complain when you get something good, so we'll take it. Free dub. What you got, Mr. Sheep? Yeah, 756 versus 729. 6,000 versus 4. Marius, classic. Speed. Now, there's 2 ways that people go. It's either they go Armand's Fabian, or he's gonna go Tormund to counter the speed. Armand's. Okay. Armand's Rima. That's not as scary as it could be. So what we're gonna do... So this is Stone Skin. So I think here we whip out the Fabian. I want to hide my Mezamel. Yeah, I have this like secret theory where if people have more time to think about your last pick, then they'll, or since they have less time to think about your last pick, they'll pay attention to it a little bit less. But I'm not sure. What happened? In the first fight or the second fight? Well, the second fight didn't happen, I guess. First fight I won. Freya. Ooh. The Gorgo fight? Yeah, I don't know. He didn't have enough accuracy to freeze anyone, and he didn't have enough damage to kill anyone, so nothing happened. I just destroyed him when my Rotos cleansed himself. This is annoying. There's too much polymorph here. And they're gonna be, this is a full stone skin team. What's annoying about Freya is that like I can't do my Mezamel strat where I take somebody out. Okay. He doesn't want to get sheeped. Alright. Fabian, you gotta help me out here, man, or we're absolutely screwed. If he doesn't strip stone skin, then we're kind of boned. Which is going to happen, so. Stone skin, stone skin, stone skin, stone skin. Yep, classic. We love it. We love it. People are so goddamn predictable. Nice. Oh, come on! Damn. Killer. Thank you. Okay. I don't know if she got resisted or not. I don't think so. A1. Nope, she got... Okay. True Fear, fine. I need them to take their turns. That does nothing. Ow. She can kill... No, she can't kill Narcisse. She can try and kill Fabian. Yep. Okay, that gets rid of my pinpoint, which is unfortunate. This should kill Freya. Never mind. Harima passive OP. I don't want her to heal. I need this True Fear to proc. Thank you. Or, well, that works too. I'm gonna petrify you, because you're annoying. I need Freya to die. Die! Damn. The suspense! Is it worth it? Is it worth the risk? It is not. Okay. It was not worth the risk, apparently. She has her heal cleanse. I need to pick him back up. She still is going first here, but this is fine because I have my A1 here. Yep, she heals. That's fine. Oh, actually, it's not fine because she healed Freya. I have to kill Freya, otherwise I give Harima a turn. Darn. I was hoping Sify would cut in here. She can't kill... Never mind, she can kill Sify. Bruh, why does my Harima never do that, bruh? She has a revive. We're gonna get frozen here. I think we lose. The only way we... Oh. Okay, apparently I miscounted. Oh no, I needed the lockout. No. She has her AoE. Ah! Sify abuse. Sify abuse for the win! Dude, this freaking high res, or yeah, the high res Lady Noelle. She has revive. Am I doing the next fusion? Yes. True Fear, save me. No! We're boned. We're so boned. Rip. Oh, that was so close. Nah, we're boned. We're boned. Damn, dude. GG's. Freaking Freya, man. I hate Freya so much. Like, she's not that strong, but like the fact that if you don't kill her first, then you can't kill anyone else because they will just survive unless you can double hit them or multi hit them. Don't I have any standards? So okay. It's not about the quality of the champion. It's about the resources that I have at my disposal, right? So there's two factors. One, it's just like, in case they become no, there's multiple factors. In case they become useful, I'd rather have them and not need them than need them and not have them, right? Number two is, generally speaking, I don't farm the dungeons outside of like challenge tournaments, one that's going on right now, or fusions. So if I don't do a fusion, that means that I don't farm gear for 2 weeks, which is bad for my progression. And then number three, it's like I can do all the shard events. It's not that bad. So the quality of the champion to me is completely irrelevant. They could be the most garbage can champion. It's like, cool, I'm never gonna use them, but I can do every fusion, so I might as well. But that's a very like specific to me situation. I will definitely sit here and tell people it's probably not worth it without breaking a sweat. Like, I can easily say that. But despite that, I'm still going for it. So, what are we, 2-1? Or 2-1? Arbiter Fabian. Okay, so Temporal Chain suggests that he is a cut in Fabian, which is kind of weird that he picked her with him with the Arbiter, but nonetheless. We're going to change it up. We're not going to go Galathir. We're going to go anti-lockout. I'm leaning towards Narcisse at the moment as a DPS, but we'll see what they pick here, because they have to pick one of the DPS. And I could still... Good God. I hate Marius, bro. The problem is Harima gets neutered by Carnage. But we can ban Carnage. He can pick UDK. So I can't pick Rhodos. I think I'll just threaten him with the block revive. Right now I'm banning Marius, if anyone's wondering. Thoughts on Chalco? I think he's cool. I think he's hard to use with Polymorph, but you could probably make use of him. And I mean, he's really good in Hydra because the debuff spread. And he just like eats the head of Torment for breakfast. Cod to the Rye, that's an interesting choice. But that puts me in the winning spot here. So we can get rid of Marius. We can tank the lockout. He gets rid of Armons, that's fine. He goes first, we get locked out, okay. But there's a chance that I could... There's a risk here that we just get... We sacrifice Mezimel for the purpose of Carnage, and then we just get locked out because he debuff spreads. Which is possible, but we'll see. Without doing the fusion, you can farm masteries? True. I mean, I did some earlier today. Weak hit. We need reaction to save me from him killing Mezimel, otherwise we kind of just lose. Nope. Okay. Yo, chill, brother. What the fuck? Oh, I forgot about the fear. I'm not gonna... If I can get a turn, we could win this. But if he's smart, he petrifies. Actually, no, let's just kill him. I can't. Ankor's passive is off right now, so if he's smart, he kills, or he tries to kill Siffy because he has damage. This is worth the risk. Damn. Okay. She has her A2. Or no, she doesn't. Ooh! Okay, worth the risk. Never mind, it was not worth the risk. I forgot about that. Oh, because the passive is still blocked on Narcisse. Okay, we got lucky with the fear. Alright, let's kill him now. Supersonic Arbiter noted. Let's get rid of this dude for a bit. This is salvageable. Kaja can't do anything. She can cleanse, but that's irrelevant. If I block revive on this dude, it's over. Okay, sweet. He's one turn away from lockout, or he has it now. I wasn't counting. Why? Wait, what? Why did she steal the fear but not the petrification? Oh, Mesmel has more crit damage. Never mind. Duh. Alright, gone. He's already lost. It's a matter of time. I have control of the fight now. Because his CC is gone. That's irrelevant. Narcisse goes before, ooh, actually, wait. Dead. He has his revive, I think, but it doesn't matter. Oh, no, he doesn't. GG's. GG's. That was close. That was very close. The only reason we won that was Carnage is so squishy that I was able to just kill him with A1s. That could have been way worse though. He could have won. I think he wasted a turn where he could have used the seal thing and HP swap or whatever. Maybe he didn't get a turn. I don't remember exactly. We'll take it though. 3-1. You haven't done masteries in months? Yeah, so like when it comes to like masteries and whatnot, like you have to put it in perspective, right? Like I have, you know, X amount of champions, right, with a bunch of masteries. So for me, my mastery backlog, it's like 2 champions deep. So even though I haven't done it for a while, it's not going to take me, like I need like 2 days and I can catch up. And so it's not as bad as like I have 20 champions who need masteries. How am I ever going to do it? It's like it's an end game perk, so to speak. So like right now I'm working on excuse me. I'm working on Fabian, who's nearly done, and then Chimera is like the newer champion who's in the middle. But like once I finish those 2, I start working on my Carnage. But this is like lower priority because I don't like his build at the moment, and so I don't use him as much. So it's really just like these 2. But as soon as I get 350 on Fabian, he's effectively done. I'm still gonna go full out, but getting the accuracy is the most important thing. And then Chimera, like he's primarily PvE, and he'll flex into PvP, so his masteries are helpful but not mandatory to function. So that's just my particular state. But I do have a list. I have a piece of paper here with all the masteries, or the champions that need masteries. So I get you though. If you want to take the time to work on developing your account, then by all means, that is what you should do. Especially if it's a relatively underwhelming fusion. How am I doing? Good, Debbie. How you doing? We are chilling. We are crushing it right now. We're just sending people home in live arena right now. We're 3-1. I shouldn't brag because we're gonna get slapped by someone when we win too many times. That's for sure. Oof. Yep. I brought this upon myself, guys. I brought this upon myself. I think we have to suffer the Shuzen here. I can't let the stun... Well, the decreased defense is probably what's going to kill us. Or I could ban Marius. Actually, you know what? It depends. He's gonna... I mean, at this point, he should make an all-void team. That's where I imagine this is going. Okay. This is fine. We're gonna do this. We're gonna whip out the Nice. We're gonna ban the Marius. He goes first, and then I hope that we somehow magically get in between the block damage to do something. He can one-shot Harima, but he can't one-shot Nice. But he could also get block damage up right when he gets a turn, so we'll see. And Georgian can't ignore block damage, so keep that in mind. We're not out of the woods here. Cracking roots on a Georgia, though, that's wild. But I'm actually not in Stone Skin, so... Does he boost up? I think he boosts up here. There's no point doing it in turn. Oh, never mind. All right, he wants to end it. Does he have Soul Reap? What the hell was that for? I don't know about that one, Chief. All right, Odin's gone. Did he throw? Let's get the passive procced. Harima dead. Or not, or Nice. But one or the other. It can't go both. Okay. AoE. Oh, crap. Oh, no, he has it again! Wait, what? When did that happen? It doesn't matter. We get the turn meter. Shuzen ended that fight. Bummer. Did he get a Cycle of Violence proc there? What was that? I must have missed it. I must have missed the quota. I thought he had the A1 there. I didn't think he had the AoE. I thought we were fine. Alright. Humbled. We got humbled. This is what happens when you start bragging about your win rate, guys. Lesson learned. I don't have any inventory space at the moment, so I'll leave those in there. Alright, actually, these are accessories. Ooh. We'll look at those later. Oh, we're so close. If I win, then we're in gold 4. But as soon as I lose afterward, then we're gonna drop back out. You got a cooldown decrease? Yeah, that's what I thought. I must have missed it. So Cycle of Violence must have procced, or Cycle of... Yeah, Cycle of Violence. Bummer. RNG be RNG. Because in my mind there, he had to A1, and he could A1 and Korra try to kill her, or he could A1... But yeah, so he had an interesting plan there. So what he wanted to do was he wanted to bait me into using block damage so that he could ignore it with Georgian, and maybe I should have just done that anyways. But then Odin could have taken a turn. I wanted to get rid of the Odin. So, I don't know. I don't know what the right decision there. I thought my assumption was that he was going to go for he was going to go for Harima. Merciless Sigfried, maybe. Or did you notice for sure? We're gonna whip out the Torment here. Whoa! Okay, speed, got it. So no, actually, who does he ban here? All right, we're gonna see. Can we get away with murder? Can we get away with murder? Is he gonna let me do this? There's no way. We have to ban Lazarius, I think, or whoever this is. Nah, no bombs. You're gonna have to do this. Do you get rid of the Armands? He goes faster, so there's no risk. He gets rid of the Tormund, no? Yeah, he gets rid of the Tormund. He blocks revive on base form. Yeah, but the George is under Stone Skin. There's no, I couldn't do anything with the block revive, and Sigfriend you can't one shot, right? So I'm not disagreeing with that part. That makes sense to try and get the passive. I was surprised that he killed Nice with George instead of the Harima, because Sigfriend could have killed Nice. But I think that he thought that I was going to protect myself and with the block damage. But I saw the opportunity to take out the Odin, and I took it. I mean, maybe I should have used the AoE, because then I could have provoked Shuzen. And maybe proc the passive. Alright, he kills all of us? I don't really know what happens here, to be honest with you. Wait, do we just win? Oh, no shot. Okay, alright, thank you, Ward of the Fallen. I think we just win, guys. He should have killed Rhodos. Tough. That was a mistake on his part. Am I? Oh, you have to be at 4,800. Rip. Am I misremembering? Doesn't Lazarius have a double hitter, single target kill? What am I clicking? What is going on here? Yeah, why didn't he do this? So like what I would have done there if I was him. I do this, kill the Rhodos, lock everyone out with the passive, Shuzen comes back around, instant turn, and then you AoE. No, it wasn't support last because he didn't have another DPS. And he also like one-shot my Siphi. And Arbiter. Because he drafted Arbiter, Shuzen, Kimmy, Lazarius, and then whoever I banned. So unless he did one DPS, that just wouldn't work. But to support Lazarius would not have one-shot two of my full HP revivers. Or, sorry, it wouldn't have one-shot Siphi. But yeah, I think there you A2 Rhodos, you take him out, lock everyone out, and then Shuzen instant turn AoE, and then you kill everybody. But like, you don't just activate Rhodos for free. That's kind of silly. But that's my opinion. Although, in fairness, I did get lucky with the extra turn. But regardless, I would have... I guess there's a world where I don't get the extra turn. Lazarius still dies, but Arbiter revives him, boosts turn meter, Shuzen instant turns, and then he kills Rhodos. But then he's single target at that point, and then maybe Gizmak still gets the turn with the same... I don't know. It might not have changed anything. I don't know. Speculation, who cares? He-Man! Okay, +2. Good God. Who goes into He-Man? Barbarian? Wait, who goes into No, Sacred Order. Who goes into He-Man? I don't remember. Alright, so Mezamel doesn't make any sense. So let's run Harima, protect ourselves. Yeah, let's go conservative here. I'd like to run Wukong if possible. Ah, you bastard. Damn, I should have gone Nekret. Oh well. Okay, so here's the plan. We're gonna leave in the Armons. We're gonna take out the increased accuracy, and then we're gonna hope to God that we can resist the Armons. Oh. Okay, I thought he was banning Arbiter. That was not the plan. Okay. I didn't think he was gonna... Wait, why would he do that? Why? But... maybe he didn't have faith in his... No, he's faster. What the hell? Why would you ban Galather here? Alright, it's GG. We just lose. You sheep Harima. Actually, no, it doesn't matter. We get bombed. This is a feral Nishak. What the? Bro, you can't one-shot a Siffy? My guy. Doesn't matter, we lose. Okay. He took me off guard there, so misdrafted. I didn't think he'd ban Galather. I was thinking he bans Arbiter just to try and guarantee that he goes first. That way I can play go second, high resistance. But he had the read. He called my bluff, I guess. He knew that even with my Arbiter, he's still faster. Or he gambled. I don't know. Tough. Oh, I forgot to keep track of the record. I don't know where we are anymore. I think I'm at 4 wins, right? No, I think I'm still at 3 wins. I think I'm 3 and 5. I guess we're in an Armand's mood today for sure. Whoa! Sir? Are you in the right tier? What are you doing at 738, my guy? Wait, this is what the 3600? Okay. Alright, we have to fight him for speed here. I don't have a choice. And then I need to go first. So we need to ban the Shuzen. If I can put up block debuffs, then Commodus is mitigated. Cracking Roots is a choice. I don't know what that's about. What the fuck is this? What is happening? Everyone's 6-star? Okay. What on earth is this? All right, so let's waste time and think. So Stone Skin 2-piece for sure. This is Stone Skin as well. He's just gonna burn me to death, but we can potentially kill him. Volcanos ban? I can't ban Volcanos. If Shuzen goes first, then I don't get a turn. Like instant turn on Gizmak or Combodus, and we just lose. I can't not ban Shuzen. We have to go first, and we just tank the burn. Holy pinpoint. Okay. Interesting. We can do this. That wastes his stack. Chill. And then we sheep this, get rid of the pinpoint there. He's only a Siffy counter if you use Siffy's buffs. Oh, rip. Okay. Well, GG's. We didn't get a Helm Smasher proc there. Unfortunate. I mean, look, guys, let's be real here. That was like a lose situation. I don't think I could let Shuzen there because, like I said, if Shuzen goes first, which she would, she goes first, and Commodus one-shots me with the bombs. GG. or Gizmac one-shots me with his abilities, and it's GG. It's a lose-lose if I let Shu Zen go, no matter what. My only chance was to cut in and get rid of the Volcanos as soon as possible, and then I could activate Siffy, but oh well. I think, well, let's see, we're 5 and 3, yeah. No, we're 3 and 5. Yep, okay. I'm not as afraid of Volcanos as other people. Like, obviously if you buff up, yeah, he's gonna murder you, but you don't have to buff up, that's the thing. Like, Siffy's turn meter fill is so negligible that I can just not use it, but Arbiter's is substantial. So that's the kind of the difference I draw. If they let me have both, which he did. Who did he ban? Oh, he banned Nice. Yeah, Nice kind of probably would have probably he could have saved that fight. That's true. That was a smart pick, or a smart ban on his part. Alright, let's protect ourselves in case he's going some cheese strat here with the Sir Nick. Ooh, he stole my Galathir. Wait. 4 supports? Rookie mistake? Who do I want as my DPS here? He just handed me a potential victory. I need to make sure I secure it here. I need someone who he wants to ban so that I can keep Rotos. Nice. Yeah. Is my account in a plateau? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Cruelty on Galathir means he's more PvE build, so I'm guessing he's in protection. Cruelty on Mikage suggests... Alright, sorry, you lose your Lazarius, buddy. You gotta draft better. Oh, he banned the Armons. Oh, that's even better. That's super GG. Or is this a bot? Is this a bot? I guess it's hard to tell because Armon's ban is kind of default. He already lost. One guy said that he needs 6-star speed glyph, otherwise most people on his rank run him over. I mean... Bot picks Galathir first? It's based on highest power? Oh, interesting. Stone Skin Mikage. No Stone Skin Galathir. She started with the freeze for some reason. Oh, it's based on highest power. Oh, interesting. Get rid of that. Don't kill her. Ah, Roto's too strong. Now I get to do what everyone does to me with my Galathir. He just never gets a turn because Siffy is broken. Stun is not going to work. I guess it'll work on him, but that's not who I care about here. You heal yourself, that's irrelevant. You do that, that's irrelevant. Now we're protected, potentially. Oh, RNG, thank you. Protected block on Nice, and Rotos is immune because of Siffy. Checkmate. This is irrelevant. I can kill them both. I already killed her, so unlikely that she's in Swift Parry, so let's just be cautious. In case Arbiter's... Oh, Oh. Merciless. Merciless for the win. Weak hit. Never mind. Oh, we got a Merciless proc. He's in alt form, so he can't revive. This is not going to kill him. Oh, it almost did. GG's. And that right there, obviously this is, you know, again, this is an easy win guaranteed. But for everyone that's like, Galathir is the most powerful, busted, broken champion in the game. It's like, yeah, and if you're not in Stone Skin, you can just get Siffy slapped into oblivion. You don't do anything. And then you change form after I kill your revivers, which means you can't revive anybody. Like, it's... He's strong. Full stop. But he is not unstoppable. Oh, I don't even get the freaking emblem thing because of the season? Well, that sucks. Or is this not actually? Yeah. Yeah, this is gold 4. What the hell? I wanted the little, like, pop-up thing that shows... whatever. Anticlimactic. Playing a different game? Do you mean, like, with, like, the mythicals and shit? Or do you mean in that particular fight? Or just like in general, like like a plateau into terms of like speed. I mean, well, if I could be pedantic for a second, I mean, we're all playing a different game because we all have different champions, right? But I get your point. That being said, you know, I'm also like 4 years in. Oh, a Hefrak, huh? Okay. Ah, not the Volcanos. Okay, it's fine. He's putting a lot of faith in his Duchess. Gets rid of the Harima. Okay. I have options here. It depends who's in Stone Skin. Obviously, Hefrak's in Stone Skin. That's a given. That's unavoidable. So he gets to live. It's a question of, do I want to kill Carnage or do I want to kill Marius? I think I want to kill Carnage. No, but if I kill Marius, then I can change forms. Let's kill Marius. We'll save that. Okay, that was a very weak hit. That gives me more motivation. So Marius is gone. See you, buddy. She dies, revive on death. She's gonna die. We're sacrificing her. But the key here is that he does this. She dies. It doesn't spread because no one. We have block debuffs. Hefrak. Ah, I wanted him to get a turn. Damn. We have to wait. Okay, he's starting to hurt a little bit with increased attack. I'm gonna do this just to cycle the abilities. Not because it really helps. So we're just gonna heal up. She's still dead to a Hefrak. But ideally, this prevents Siffy from dying. Never mind. That does nothing. Okay. Stone Skin's gone. Veil is gone. Hefrak is available to kill. Let's sleep him. And then we can kill Carnage. And then we're one turn away from block revive. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to waste this so that I don't wake up Hefrak. Oh, never mind. He quits. Okay. GG's. You got a Hefrak? I mean, you don't see him as much anymore, but he's okay. Like that time, I know what Hefrak does, and so I'm just gonna play around it. I'm like, I'm just gonna sacrifice Mezamel to kill the Marius. Like, I'm just trading, you know? And then, like I said, like I knew he's gonna waste his Carnage ability on the Mezamel, even though that was pointless because he couldn't spread the debuffs. Like, I wouldn't have wasted. I would have just A1'd if I was him. There was no point to waste it because I could just revive her at any point. But I have to hand it to him. The Hefrak smacked. He hit a lot harder than I thought. I was hoping that we would actually survive with the increased defense and the heal, but he just smoked my entire team. So he still got it, guys. Hefrak still got it. Especially if you're not in Bolster and Stoneskin. Alright, we'll do one more set here. And then we will call it a day. The gear is carrying him? I mean, of course. I mean, he had his full team in Stoneskin. That, again, that example right there is why I hate Stoneskin so much. Is because a person who's just not... There's no, like, strategy. He's just like, I can't die, so I'm guaranteed a turn, and when I get a turn, you die. It's like, okay, that's freaking brainless, but fair enough. But when you have a person like me who's like, alright, I'm used to this, and I assume that this is what everyone does, I know what to do. I guess technically there's a chance if he did enough damage that he procced Galather's passive with the first hit, he could have killed him in the double hitter, but that's so unlikely. Just with Galather's passive and just how it forced affinity. Ooh, uh-oh. We got jebaited by the freaking basic avatar here. Did I get to the mythical? No, nowhere near. I'm at like 750 right now. I'm barely halfway. I might make a push to try and get to the legendary ones though, 900 and something. Is this Tut Child? Oh, it's Drop Jack. He's still Arbiter for me, so we're gonna steal Wukong, and we're gonna go snag the Siphi. I'm gonna play defensively. I just want the speed. Dude, I haven't even used Fabian, have I? Or maybe I used him once. Ooh! Okay. GG? This is impossible. Well, let me not say that. It's not possible. This is the chance for me to go triple DPS. Or I have a better idea. Tormund. Oh, wait. No, I don't want to risk the polymorph. I was gonna say I could go Tormund Gizmak, but we might get sheeped. We ban Marius, we tank the lockout, and hope that this isn't, I don't know, Foley or some shit. How's it going, Daisy Duke? Welcome in. Laz. Okay, we still lose. Oh well. This is a champion diff. Armand's is pointless because he's never going to get a turn. Double speed, no, triple, I mean, yeah, double speed boost, lockout, into Lazarius Slam where you just die. There's no way to win this. The tiniest chance is Harima passive prevents everyone from dying and we can kill Lazarius with the A1, but most likely he's going to lap us. And our base is going to put taunt up, so I can't actually A1 the Lazarius. Yeah, there's no way. Yeah, we got locked out here. Oh. Wait, what? Why did you... Huh? It doesn't really matter. He's delaying the inevitable. He's already won. He's just trying to give me hope. I would change forms here. That's the annoying thing about our base. He's like playing with his food. Unless this is actually a support Lazarius, which would be hilarious. But like a normal person would just change forms and kill me right now. Like I don't know why he did the buff thing. Like yeah, okay. It's like I don't know what he's trying to do. How are we doing? We're getting cooked in this fight in particular, but overall, I think we're having a fun time here. Oh, pause? No, okay. Can't stand live arena. I like live arena, but I understand it's not for everybody. But like the thing is, I understand live arena for what it is. Not to say that you don't, but I understand that half of the time my fights are going to be like that, where the dude has better champions and there's no chance. And that's just part of the game. Like, I don't go in expecting to have fair fights every time where I can always win. That's just not realistic. So, like, I'm already accepting the fact that this is going to happen. That's why it doesn't bug me as much when it does. You throw 3 fights and fight the bot for the free win. Hey, no shame. No shame, dude. I mean, yeah, they brought back the speed meta with pinpoint and all this other stuff. Okay. Do I have 2 DPS? Okay, just make sure I don't screw myself here. You gotta pay attention. There's a way to win this. Just need the impulse gear. Yeah, I wish I had more impulse, that's for sure. This is not an automatic loss. Ah, no! Now it is! Shit. Damn. I lose Armons. I lose Armons, he loses Arbiter. He still goes first with the Chimera. The only chance we have is if we resist the Chimera, and everyone else is so slow that I can catch up. But if they take their turns first, it's already over. There's no way to win this. I was really hoping for not Marius there. Normally people pick Marius earlier in the draft. Okay, don't sleep. Don't sleep us! Yes! Okay, we have a chance. We can tank the Marius here. Oh, that's a very weak Marius. GG, boys! Let's go! Slow champions. That's the only reason we won that. If he was faster, we would have lost. Arbiter was the win condition. Whew. Is it good? I mean, so Impulse is literally, it's the speed set plus mini reflex. So it can't be bad, if that makes sense. Anywhere that you'd want to use the 2P speed set, it will fill in that same slot, and then you get the chance to reduce cooldowns. So it's a 1-to-1 improvement. I think we're at 6-6, right? I think, honestly, I think Impulse is a bit underrated, but that's only because majority of people like yourself don't like Live Arena, and so they don't have the gear. You don't need a full set. Like it's a 2-piece set. As long as you have 2 pieces, it's the functional equivalent of this 2-piece speed set, and then you're getting the 12% chance to reduce cooldowns. So as long as you have 2 good pieces, it's the same thing as running speed. Fabian and Wukong is a choice. So this locks me into the speed aura. This locks me into the speed race, and then we are free to ban Fabian. That's fine. We can counter with Narcisse, and we can counter with Mezamel here. We're still banning Fabian. The only concern is the Taurus. Because this is a Stone Skin Duchess, we know that. It doesn't have to be a Stone Skin Taurus, but no matter what, I can't one-shot him with anyone. And so the goal here is to reduce the amount of buffs. Mikage kind of throws a wrench in my strategy here. I do have Ward of the Fallen. We'll risk it. Okay. You ban Narcisse to counter the Taurus, fair enough. If we don't go first here, we're kind of boned. Part of me wanted to ban the Wukong just to get rid of the strong aura, and then I could just kill Fabian or Mikage. But that seems like a really big gamble. Just for the mission, all the pieces are terrible. Yeah, I get you. Stone Skin, Stone Skin, Stone Skin. Yep, classic. Yep, we love this game. Love, love, love. Sheep. Good night, Wukong. Peace, brother. Oh, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Mikage's in a corner. She can change forms, but she has to strip because she can't stun. We boxed her in, so it's just a waste of turn. I don't care about the weekend. Taurus is gone. That's irrelevant. And now we can start to get rid of their buffs while Taurus is a sheep. Duchess, has she gone yet? Never mind. Rip your turn, bitch. Good night, Mikage. Peace. GG's. Yeah, I don't care if she gets her turn. She can veil him, but at this point, yeah, it was like he's already lost. Like he can prolong it, but he's already lost. Because Armand is alive, and I will ensure that no matter what, Taurus never gets a turn, because I can just sheep whoever I need to get rid of the veils. So, GG's. Again, this is what happens when you're just so cocky that you think everyone's in Stone Skin, therefore I cannot lose. It's like, I can ignore Stone Skin, dude. And I can sheep. He was more afraid of the Narcisse than the Armands, which is a choice. I wouldn't have done that, but especially again, like if you're gonna run your Taurus and Stone Skin, you shouldn't be afraid of a Narcisse because you're guaranteed a turn. So knowing what his team was, I'm not sure why he banned Narcisse. Especially with a Mezamel there that could just block revive on the Wukong. Even if he wasn't Stone Skin, it wouldn't matter. Okay. Glaykad. Revive. Increase defense. Increase accuracy. Okay. Stun, freeze. Double reviver. Let's whip out Fabian here. Let's go with Harima. Because I feel like the only reason you run Glaykad is if you have Harima, or you're gonna run some defense based. He could still whip out like an Alaz here or something wild. We don't have a choice. We have to ban Armons here. The 6-star intimidating presence is kind of a problem, and because of that, we might actually not get a turn. We're gonna throw the nice on the table here. Is he more afraid of nice, or does he want to win the speed race? That's the question. He wants to win the speed race. Okay. The thing is, I don't know if a Yasu... Well, I'm not in Stone Skin, but I don't know. I don't think a Yasu can one-shot Harima. We'll find out. Does he fill turn meter? Yes. Freeze, yep. Oh, buddy, you got a speed tune, brother. You got a speed tune, brother. Tragic. How? Ziffy's dead. Oh, okay. He really wanted to kill. Oh, no. Oh. Wait, no, Ziffy's still dead. Oh, well, that was a choice. All right, Ziffy passive. Thank you. Good night, Wukong. Peace. It's not over yet. As long as we're not frozen, then Nice can always change forms. He has his AoE here. He wants the extra turn. Okay, he's gonna try to kill Ziffy. Okay. Oh, the A1 freeze. Rip. She has her freeze again. Oh, wait, what? Huh? Huh? What? Oh, it doesn't matter. Chainbreaker! Yes! Let's go! Blessing for the win! It's not over yet, but... True Fear, hopefully that will help. No, she can cleanse. Never mind. What? Wand of Submission? She can still cleanse him. That was a mistake. I should have petrified her. Or no, it wouldn't have mattered. Oh wait, she doesn't have it. Wait, pause. Oh, the freeze, dude! The freeze is murder, bruh! This dude! Oh, the A1 freeze is killing me, bruh. Ah, we didn't get the Chainbreaker proc. GG's. Dude, 100% freeze chance on his A1. Good God. Okay. Alright. Every single time. Yeah, we die here. GG's. Ah, so close. If I did a little bit more damage with Nice there, that could have been saved, but oh well. No, he played that smart. He did as many A1s as possible to make sure that he could save the block revive for when he needed to. So respect. That's I've yet to actually see someone use a Yasu, so that was kind of cool. Not over till Ursiga starts singing. Well, I was hoping she would sang there, man. Is this a bot? Is this the same bot as before? I recognize this banner. You don't rate Armons or Fabian yet? That don't seem to do much for you. Well, so it's kind of weird, right? So like you can see Armons and Fabian as like having intrinsic value and that they can be useful, or you can say that their value is I remember this. What did he have? What did he have? He had... Is this the guy who picked 4 supports? No. What was it? It wasn't bombs. It was... Oh, I'm blanking. What was it? Double speed boost into... It was something deadly. What was it? Damn it. He banned... Was it bombs? He banned Galathir. I remember that. No, that was someone else. No, they're all blending together. I don't remember what he did. But oh yes, okay. This was the lockout with the Marius and someone else. Who was the last pick?
Can you feel me now?
Why am I blanking, dude? I remember this guy. Damn it. I'm pretending that I have a damaged Torment. This is a total bluff here. I don't remember who Champion 5 was. Okay, it wasn't that. Well, in that case. Alright. Hopefully he doesn't call the bluff and ban the Gizmac. Okay. Well, Torment Unleashed. Or this is a bot. But the draft made sense. I don't think the Arbiter our base has his highest player power, but maybe it does. Did I lose 3 in a row? I think I lost 2 in a row. I remember. Ooh, dodged it. Oh, he's gone. Okay. I guess he really wanted to polymorph the Gizmac or something. No, that wasn't AFK. He left. That was deliberate. That was too fast for an AFK. He didn't time out. All right. No, yeah, I lost 1. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Lazari. Okay. See, I told you guys I remembered him. I was like, I remember this icon. I remember this banner. It was Lazarius. We lost to the Lazarius. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's who it was. I couldn't remember that 5th pick. I was like, yeah, it was Arbiter, our base, Yumiko, Marius, and I banned the Marius, and he picked something else. It was Lazarius.
Can you feel me now?
Which is weird, because he beat me before, so I don't know. And this time so, like, the reason I know he's not a bot is that he didn't ban Armons this time, right? He banned, Galathir. I think. Yeah, he banned Galathir based on the team. So here he banned the Armons, and then he left in the murder combo. I don't know. It's a dub, we take those. Cool. If I remember correctly, we're at like upper 700s, so let's call it 800, but I mean, I started at 717. Let me do some math here. I want to say I went like 7 and 8. So, I mean, that's basically 50% win rate, right? Let's keep it a buck. So, I'm at 774. Realistically speaking, right, there's no way to get to 1300. That's out, right? Over the next 2.5 days. Wait, hold on. Today's Saturday. So in 24 hours, it'll be Sunday, and there'll be 1 day and a half. Monday, there'll be 17 hours at this time. Okay, so I could do a Monday stream. Live Arena Blitz. And just grind it out. But before we get there, we're at 774. We did 15 fights, 50% win rate, and that gave us 60 points. Give or take. So in order to go up another 60 points, which is 830, and then another 60 points would be here. So 30 fights to get to here, and then maybe another 30 fights to get to here. So I would need to do 60 fights in the next 2.5 days to get both of the nodes of the legendary relic. Is that mathematically possible? 60 fights. I don't think so. Because we have reset 1 tonight, which is 10. Reset tomorrow. Reset the third day, which is 30. So that's half. Again, this is all assuming a 50% win rate, which could also not be the case. So we get 30 naturally, and then I would need 6 refills in here. I could spend gems, but I don't really want to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. But the Cursed City. Where are they? Where's the... Okay, right here. 6. It's possible, mathematically. And then, you know, again, it's technically possible to spend gems. I could do 1 refill if I really, really wanted to push for the last bit. Okay. So I think the stage is set. Just do my 10 fights for the next few resets, and then we just go ham on Monday, stream it, and see what we can do. Oh yeah. So stay tuned for posts on my community tab page. I'll put that out there just to let everyone else know who's obviously not here. But probably gonna be Monday evening, not in the morning, after the reset, just so we can really like hard push. So maybe just like right after reset, which is 5 o'clock my time. But yeah, I'll figure that out. Counting Days reminded you of Saitama. Is that One Punch Man? Am I outing myself as a weeb? I kid. I've never actually seen One Punch Man, but yeah, okay, that's his name. Yep. Cool. I'll take that as a compliment. All right. Who be streaming for all of my Twitch fam here? See if we can find some booty to raid. Oh, I got slim pickings today. We could raid Grim Reaper. It's been a while. Let's do that. Where is the raid? Because he's also doing live arena, and he's probably going to be a lot more exciting than my free-to-play ass. So, if you want to check out some real live arena, some real high-level stuff, you can hang around. But yeah, this is just for the Twitch viewers. Obviously, if you're on YouTube, then you're just going to see the ending screen in a few seconds here. But yeah, let's get that kicked off. Cool. But yeah, as always, guys, appreciate you hanging out. Streams are weekly, every Saturday morning around this time, 10 a.m. Pacific to whenever I feel like it, more or less, 3 or 4 hours. And yeah, should be fun. Like I said, special stream on Monday, probably in the evening. So whatever your time is, plus like 3.5 hours from now, in 2 days. So bonus stream though, that's just kind of an added bonus. But yeah, fun day. Okay, I thought we were about to get wiped as I was talking here. That would have been hilarious. But yeah, we built this cool team. Stay tuned for the showcase video later today, I guess. If I film it, put it out. Ice Golem Epics Only. And what else did we do? Chimera testing, a little bit of that. But yeah, fun times. Anyways, not gonna ramble on. But yeah, appreciate you guys hanging out. See you all in the next stream. If not Monday, then next Saturday. Yeah, take care and have a good one.